Well, Kidsfest 2010 will take over Winnipeg later this week, but the festivities get underway early this evening with the opening ceremonies. One of the festival's most cherished performers returns this year, Manitoba children's entertainer Fred Penner. With a career that spans 3 generations, Fred Penner is still as popular and as relevant as he's ever been. His last album came out in 2008 called Where in the World, and he continues to entertain audiences of all ages. Catch him at Kidsfest Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and right now on BT with Celebrate Being.
Celebrate being a dreamer, celebrate being real, celebrate being good friends, telling each other how you feel. Celebrate being happy, celebrate being proud, celebrate being effervescent and shouting your name out loud. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Everyone is welcome. We are people first, and there's no denying that we'll keep on trying. It turns out better when you're together. I like your style 'cause you make me smile. Celebrate being gentle, celebrate being kind, celebrate being filled with love and letting your love light shine. Da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. Everyone is welcome. We are people first, and there's no denying that we'll keep on trying. It turns out better when we're together. I like your style 'cause you make me smile. Celebrate being gentle, celebrate being kind, celebrate being filled with love and letting your love light shine. Celebrate being filled with love, letting your love light shine, letting your love light shine.
There's one way to get you smiling on a rainy morning. That was Fred Penner. We'll have more from him, including an interview when I sit down and chat with him in just a few minutes. Now, though, time for your news. Good morning. Well, our guest this morning has likely visited your living room in one form or another through your CD player, through your television. Award-winning children's entertainer Fred Penner has been in the biz for more than 30 years.
Please.
And joins me in studio.
Say it isn't so. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
You know what? It's wonderful that you've been doing this for as long as you have, and clearly you love it.
I do. It's the, what's the phrase? If you find a job you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
That's right, yeah.
So you're like that too. I think you love what you're doing.
I do love my job.
No, this has been an incredible journey. It's taken me to every corner of the planet. I've made so many friends and so many wonderful contacts in the music and the television. I mean, it continues.
What do you think is so important about being able to connect with children and entertain them and help them to learn at the same time?
Well, I'm a dad. You know, my wife and I, we have 4 children, and then that's sort of the main priority in my life. And I've always thought it's really important for humans to be doing music and interaction with other humans. You know, I find it a little disappointing now how it's turned into so much cartoon and so much computer-generated animation and so much sort of artificial stuff. I mean, the messages may not be too bad, but I think the kids need to know that there are people out there who really want to connect with them and want to share the music and want to inspire them and support them as they go through this life.
Well, it's a different dynamic when you're looking at someone on television
totally.
who could be, you know, your uncle, your dad, your friend, instead of, you know, a computer-generated whatever.
Well, I think the child can identify more with a real person saying real words, you know, full sentences. That level of communication, I think, is vital, particularly now because kids are going through so many challenges. Well, in life we're going through so many challenges, and if we don't have that kind of support happening, then the system will start falling apart more than it has already.
Well, you're still here, and we're very glad about that. I grew up with the Fred Penners, the Mr. Dressups, Mr. Rogers of the world, and that was one of my favorite shows. And I know that you're actually starting to see a lot of your little fans are your big fans
It's
now.
the next wave is coming around. Yeah, it's quite amazing because the TV series has been off since '97, so the young children don't really know who I am except through Children's Festival or
Their
through
parents?
through the parents. Yeah, bringing the music and the product back into the home. And I get emails daily from people across the country saying, you know, I wish you were back on TV. You know, I want my kids to grow with what I had, which is a logical sort of path. So I'm really enjoying that next phase. You know, where parents bring their kids to the performances, or what's been happening now is the because that generation are now in their 20s, you know, pretty much that whole decade,
Yeah.
and they're now at university, and the ones who don't have children yet are at campuses. So I have been going to the universities across the country, doing evening concerts.
That's fantastic.
And they are so.
How do your shows change?
They don't.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm prepared to change them.
Yeah.
You know, I'll bring in some tunes that I grew up with that had influence to me. You know, like Gordon Lightfoot or even Neil Young and Joni Mitchell. Those generation
Some covers.
things for me, by the covers back in the 60s and 70s. But they want to hear The Cat Came Back. They want to hear Sandwiches.
Yeah.
They want to go back to their beginning. And so I'm just having a ball doing that.
Well, and the last time I saw you was at the Harvest and Music Festival
Yes.
out in Kelwood. And
That soggy day.
That soggy day, and everybody, myself included, you're singing along because you know all the words, and you're having just as much fun as the little kids dancing around in the rain.
It was great. Well, that was a wonderful weekend. I hope you're obviously encouraging your viewers to come to that. It's a
Definitely.
great event.
That's right. And Children's Festival, Kidsfest, you're here
Kids
for that.
Fest, yeah, just a couple of days. The opening is on Wednesday, and then I have shows on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Fantastic. And you've also been in town for the Bluebird North Songwriting
Bluebird
Festival.
North, absolutely. Had a great time there. Some wonderful performances, good audience. Got to try out a couple of items
right.
that I haven't done for a while.
And you were in good company as
Exactly, good company.
well. Okay, well, thank you so much, Fred,
Pleasure.
for being here and chatting with me.
Great.
And a high point in my career right now. I got to interview Fred Penner.
Kids Fest, see you there.
We're taking a break. We'll be back with more BT.
But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a gunner, but the cat came.
That's right, and it's been a very busy morning. Earlier in the show, I had a chance to sit down and chat with children's entertainer Fred Penner. Along with being loved in circles where his fans are knee-high, Fred Penner says many of his fans have now grown up. So he's been doing the college pub circuit. What else would you do? Performing for those of us who grew up with his TV show, Fred Penner's Place, and listening to The Cat Came Back, probably on cassette. This is a song he played earlier this week at the Bluebird North Showcase, and one he'll play for his older but still young at heart fans. Take good care of each other.
Take good care of each other. That's what friends like to do. Let your sister and brother help you learn that it's true. We all need to feel wanted for the people who we are. So take good care. Take good care. Take good care of each other. I can hardly believe we've come this far. In the blink of an eye, here we are. A log and a bird and a magical space have brought us face to face. I've wondered about you these many years, filled with laughter, filled with tears, stories and songs and Fred Penner's Place have brought us face to face. So take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. It's a wacky old world, you know it's true. The system is putting faith in you. To keep it together is the main concern. Hold on to what you learn. Oh, the planet is changing, so make a plan. We all can use a helping hand. You survived your teens, you made it through. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other. Take good care, take good care, take good care of each other.
That was Fred Penner this morning on Breakfast Television. Take good care of each other. We're taking a break.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Well, okay, we're on solid ground right now because last time I was with Neil, he was taking me around in the golf cart. Clearly did not know where he's going. It's the Children's Festival right here at the Forks all weekend long. It's starting to rain now, Neil, but the forecast for the weekend is sunny weather. Or no, maybe it's
you
rain.
know,
I don't
look at
know.
these kids. They're all dressed for it. Nobody seems to mind.
I know. Okay, so once again, successful. Who do you recommend we see?
Oh, everybody. I mean, Bob's and Lolo just had a huge crowd, and they were, you know, great. It's a great show. First time I've seen them. I really am a big fan of Hilby, the skinny German juggle boy. He's coming up shortly. Oh, everything. It's all great.
It's all great.
It's all great. Man, I'm good at my job.
You so are. All right, here's a look at Kidsfest 2010 right here at the Forks.
That he's not part of twins or triplets. That was my favorite one.
Robin.
Pop. That's a good one. High five.
Bob's and Lolo. And you're like rock stars here in the middle of this children's festival. It's hard to find you, Robin.
Oh, it's pretty exciting.
Bob's. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Welcome
Yeah, we're
to
thrilled
Winnipeg.
to be here. Thank you so much. It's been such an honor to be invited to the Winnipeg Children's Festival, and there's so many fun kids.
Yes,
I
well-
see a picture right here. Did you bring a picture? Oh, that's really fun. Is this Lolo and I?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's for you.
It's for me. Thank you. Oh, Lolo and I will put this up in our office. We will love it. Thank you so much. Would you like a sticker? There you go. Thanks for dancing right in the front. High five. Good
How
stuff.
many pictures and gifts do you get when you perform?
We get lots of fun stuff from the kids. We're so lucky. Our office is filled with amazing pictures just like this one. So yeah, it's lots of fun.
Oh my goodness. How did the whole Bob's and Lolo begin?
Well, Lolo and I actually met growing up together on Vancouver Island. We met at a Girl Guide camp singing around the campfire. And then we reconnected in high school where we sang together some more and took piano and yeah, and then I went on to do education, and Lorraine did public education as well at the Vancouver Aquarium. And we just realized the benefits of using music to teach kids as a tool. And yeah, decided we should write some kids songs, and here we are today, years later.
You have your own little dance mosh pit going
Yes, the kitty mosh, we like to call it. It's lots of fun.
there. Well, you
Hi.
continue on, Robin. I'm going to go
Thank
find
you.
Lorraine. She's in the super crowd too.
Lolo's over there somewhere.
Okay, let's go. I think she's over there. We're almost here. Oh, I can't find her. She's down so low to the ground. Another crowd. Lorraine, Lolo there. Can I have a sticker too?
Yes, of course you can. You're never too big for stickers.
You're on CBC News.
Yeah. So what did you think of the show? Kids, what did you think of the show?
Good. Fun? Oh, I'm gonna be on TV. You gotta do a bigger cheer than that. I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna be on TV.
No. Oh,
They're all budding
so many
stars.
Fans. I know, so many fans.
I'm gonna be on TV.
So Robin told us how the whole Bobs and Lolo began, but did you ever think in your wildest dreams it would be like this?
We never fathomed it. When we finished university and we told our parents we were quitting our jobs to become kids performers, they were like a little nervous about our career decision, but I mean, it's a dream job for us, so we never ever would have guessed that we would get to the point where we could do it full time. I mean, it was even when we started, it was just something that we thought we could at least do on the side. We'd have it with us our whole lives. When we have our own kids, maybe we'd be able to sing those songs for them, and now it's crazy. We get to travel across Canada, even internationally, and it's amazing. And like these guys are, they make it all worthwhile.
They're so excited.
I know.
So excited.
Thanks, you guys.
But it really is about the music, though, isn't it? When you get right down to it, and it doesn't matter what age you are. The parents here love you too.
Thank you. Well, I think the name of our stage is the universal language of music, or something like that, and it's so perfect because regardless of the age of the kid, their nationality, their background, music is always a great way for them to connect. So we've tried to really stay true to combining education and entertainment with the music. So there's a higher message with what we're doing, and the kids are having fun. They don't even realize that they're learning half the time. So that's the main thing for us, is just to keep it really valuable and positive experience.
Well, this little girl drew a picture that she gave to Bob.
I saw you holding it up in the show. Thank you. Do I get a high five for that? You're awesome.
Here, will you sign this?
I would love to. Should I give you a little autograph on the front? Right here?
And how many autographs have you done?
More high fives and autographs than I could even count.
Oh, well, congratulations, and thank you so much for being part of our Children's Festival.
Thank you so much. We're so thrilled to be here. It's going to be a great week. Rain or shine.
Best job, right?
Yes, ever. Thank you.
Bobs and Lolo, everyone. The Children's Festival. I got to get out of here. Whoa!
For now, yeah.
Only these chairs are in play. Are we ready? 4 chairs, 5 competitors. Orange is just nodding like he knows what's going on. Good go.
Welcome to the very gorgeous and elaborate green room here at the Kids Fest. Well, it's actually just a tent in the middle of grass, but we have...
Anything but the best.
I know, for
we
the chairman.
spare all expense.
Oh, no. It's nothing but the best for the chairman.
I love the good natural surroundings. And we're just by the river.
Oh, you are. Another fantastic show.
Yeah.
The kids were howling this year. Sit down on the chairs, and you guys kind of play dirty when it comes to musical chairs.
Well, you know...
No, that's called competitive spirit.
That's right. And we learned that from the Olympics, you know. And we didn't ask any of the children for urine samples or anything, so we just threw ourselves into the game. And you know
Those
what?
kids were all on steroids. They were all on banned substances.
Well, I
I'm
think
sure
they're
of
on
it.
candy.
There's no other explanation for us losing.
Certainly
they're on candy.
I know, totally candy.
Chairman Bob, I thought it was very good of you, though. You had a little temper tantrum, but you did return.
And wasn't that nice? He's really snapped out of it quickly. You know, it's hard to lose sometimes, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, no, I'm not tense and nervous about it at all.
No, that's good. I'm so glad. I was down to the final 2, but the kid kicked me.
Yeah, I know.
And I kind of, did sort of a way.
Blatant cheating.
I admire that in the younger generation.
True.
You know, they see that their chance to surpass the generation ahead of them and to seize the opportunity.
Well, age and treachery will always win out over youth and inexperience.
That's right.
And you do play the crowd, and you allowed some adults on stage too.
Yes, we did.
We allow grudgingly. Yeah.
I know. As long as we're not considered adults, I'm happy.
This is a complete disguise.
I know. I truly. I mean, the last time I got to interview you, I really thought I was going to have this in-depth conversation, and really clearly was not going to happen.
Deep down inside, we're really shallow.
Yeah. But we're just kind of the people who want instant gratification, and we want it now.
Okay.
We learned that from the kids.
There they are, the chairman.
Yeah, we're the chairman, all right.
We are.
I make it special for you. my social life and to do this trick. That's not funny, kids. That's sad. It's so sad. Look at me. My mom is still dressing me. She got me the entire outfit. She said, "Don't be embarrassed. It's Hans Hilfiger." Hans Hilfiger is Tommy's blind brother. Here you go. From the foot, on the head. Watch. Good. Okay, bad, German. Bad. I do it again. Oh, look. Television. Which channel are you from?
9.
Oh, whatever. Okay, here we go. From the foot, on the head. Watch. No hands.
I'd like to welcome back Hilby. It's your second time around here at the Children's Fest, and it's always a fun time, isn't it, for you?
It's good times, yeah, great audiences, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, let's talk about now circus, vaudeville. How did you get into it? Juggling?
Oh, that's a good one. I was a social worker in Germany, and I went traveling in Asia, and I ran out of money. I knew how to juggle, so I put it on the street, and it worked. And I haven't looked back since.
Oh, that is truly amazing. And we talk about it now, the whole idea, though, of vaudeville, bringing it back. And it's, you know what, it may be simple, but there's something about it as an art form that I think is really, really cool.
It's great, especially nowadays where the attention span is really like YouTube video lengths, you know. So it's nice to see families and kids in general like watch something that's 45 minutes and being focused and engaged. That's really beautiful. If that's what, you know, bringing back vaudeville means, you know, I'm absolutely for it, yeah.
So, travel around the world, how do audiences vary from country to country?
Well, you have the language barrier, you know, so like you as a performer vary too. But in general, they're all the same. Everybody likes to have a good time. They might express themselves very differently. Like in Japan, for example, clapping isn't really big. But overall, it's very similar. And then you have some cultures which are from their very nature more outgoing, like, you know, Southern Europe, for example. But in general, they're all the same. If you have a good show, there will be a good audience.
How long have you been doing this now?
Now it's been 17 years, yeah. Yeah.
Do you try and change your show every year, or, you know, to sort of make it fresh, make it new?
Well, there's a lot of improvisation within the show. I do change it a bit, but no, for the outside eye it might not look like that. There might be a joke here and there. I'm having a few new routines, and then also it depends on the venue you perform. You know, you can only do so much on an outdoor venue, for example. When you're in the theater, you can do more things that require more focused attention. So yeah, I change around. I have different shows too. I have different characters. So I have the skinny German juggle boy, and then I have different characters I perform in different venues.
Do you become a different person when you're on stage?
Yes, no. I do amplify my inner child, you know, so, you know, and then I do also amplify the German accent. It's much stronger in the show than it is in our interview, for example, right now. But I don't become really a different person. I mean, it's there somewhere. I'm just open the door and let them out. Yeah.
Let your inner self out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for taking this time, and welcome back to the Kids Fest.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Smocked one. I know, kids, but you can't do it either, so I don't care. Here we go.
Pets.
Well, you know the International Children's Festival kicked off yesterday, and boy, was it packed down here today. And we're showcasing some of the great performers that come in from all over the world. And today, Hilby, the skinny German juggling guy, is here, juggling aficionado. Nice to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you said yesterday the shows were fantastic. The kids were all excited.
That was amazing. Usually you have to work on the audience to get them excited. There you had to do the opposite. You had to calm them down. It was great. It was fantastic. It was like a rock star.
You are a rock star in the eyes of children, I'm sure. How did this all get started with you?
Being a skinny German juggle boy.
Yes.
Well, I was overseas traveling. I ran out of money. I needed to make some money. I knew how to juggle, so I put it on the street, and the rest is history.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. And how many years ago was that?
That was about 20 years ago.
20 years ago. And you were traveling, you were telling me off camera, you travel about half the year doing these type of things.
Half the year. I've been gone half the year, yeah.
But what is it like? Are kids more difficult audience or easier audience than adults? Is it...
Well, there can be a bit more difficult audience if you expect them to get your adult show, yeah. But if you really tune into their sense of humor, which is very easy, I found, let your inner child out, then they're much more fun. They're much more easy, they're much more innocent, they're much more playful, much more imaginative. So
there you go. And you brought down, obviously, your outfit kills me. He wears it all the time, by the way.
my mom makes me do it.
My mom makes me do it. Before we get to your a bit of your act where people can get a little taste of it, what are they going to get from your show over there?
They got a comedy stuntman show. They're gonna see a funny German, which is unusual itself, I would say. But they see a lot of tricks they shouldn't do.
Okay, they shouldn't, do. All right, well, listen, I'm going to stay in out of your way. I will let you get started.
All right, why don't I show you a few juggling tricks first? And since this is television, maybe even high definition, let's do it in 3D.
Very good.
Not bad,
Not bad at all.
Here you go, under the leg, under the right leg, fancy footwork. And look, I almost dropped one. Here we go, a few more off the head. Let's do it twice as exciting. Las Vegas style.
There we go. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. 11 o'clock today. 10-3.
11 o'clock is when you hit the stage today.
Yeah, today.
All right, super stuff. Now, is there, I see you have two hats. Any particular reason?
Oh, there's always a reason why I have two things at a time. Here we go. It's all about the choreography.
Again, fantastic stuff. Now, as far as you said, tricks they shouldn't do, I mean, it's obviously a lifelong talent of yours. Do you get kids involved? Like
I have volunteers. I take grown-ups on the
Volunteers.
stage, I take kids on the stage, I make them look good, and yeah, have them a splendid time, and they get presents too.
Presents? Well,
Yeah.
that's just a little bit of icing on the cake.
Isn't it?
All right. Well, we are so lucky to have this international talent coming in for the International Children's Festival, and it certainly is an honor having you in our fair city of Winnipeg in this beautiful summer-like day.
That's what you say.
Oh, no, it's gorgeous. It is. You just came from New York. You said he went from heat stroke to frostbite.
Yeah, in one flight, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, listen, thanks so much for coming to Winnipeg and sharing your talents with the kids.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Listen, the International Children's Fest, check it out this weekend. Check it out today, 11 o'clock. Hilby, thanks a bunch. We're taking a break, coming back with Cruising Down the Crescent. Don't go away. I don't know.